Alright everyone, and welcome back to the Catch Indonesia Cup Open 2025. We are still in the quarterfinals as you know, and we are staying in the winner's bracket here for this match between Chroneko and Amazing. The winner of this match will go against Roido next week, and that is a very exciting prospect. These players have been playing very well throughout this tournament. Their seedings, of course. Chroneko seed 4 and Amazing seed 5, so should be a very, very good match here. I believe that we have a warm-up from Amazing. I haven't seen yet if Chroneko has one. I will double check. Does not seem like it. So we should have a warm-up. Yeah, they should be a very, very good match, as I said. Both these players should go very far in this tournament. Have, as I said, been playing very, very well overall. Difficult to find places where these two players differentiate, really, in skill sets. But Chroneko definitely having a hidden advantage, and Amazing will probably be looking at those double time slots. And seems like we're gonna get into the map shortly here. Maybe Chroneko does have a warm-up. Chroneko gonna find the first miss on this. This map is quite fun. I like this map. Very difficult though, at least for someone like me. Now, I always like to remind people that shouldn't take too much from the warm-ups. And of course, Chroneko's playing this with Hard Rock, that makes them quite a bit more difficult. That's to be said though, Amazing playing this quite well. Yeah, even these slow sections, especially with Hard Rock, they are not the friendliest to play. Now, last year, Amazing made it to finals in CICO in this tournament, losing then to Nelly in the loser's bracket. And Chroneko ended up losing in the semifinals to Nene Sakura, so definitely a tough showing. Both players played very well last year, and will hopefully, for the both of them, do a little bit better this time around. Honestly, both of these scores are very impressive to me. Yeah, and this is then Amazing's warm-up. Which will indeed be a convert. Amazing does like their converts. And a very good convert player at that. Map by Mir. Classic standard mapper at this point, has mapped some absolute bangers. Some of the most well-known maps in the game. Some that catch players might be familiar with as well as converts, such as the routing. One of the routing sets is indeed a Mir set. I wonder if I know this map. I know the song. I think I know the map as well. I do indeed know this map. This map is very droplet heavy. It's very difficult. Playing this with Hard Rock is lunacy, but I respect it. Hope you guys like droplets. If so, this map is one for you, even though you definitely won't be catching all of them. Yeah, and you can see how this map plays out from here. This map is tough. Actually, Chroneko is leading this with Hard Rock right now. Oh, no, they traded. No, I did praise Amazing for being a really good convert player. Chroneko is as well, by the way. That should definitely be said. Both these players are very well versed in this skill set. Scary stack. Yeah, this is a scary map. This is very difficult. Oh yeah, those stacks with Hard Rock, they become hyper stacks. Good scores from both players though, and with that, we should be getting into the rolls. Chroneko roll of 41. It's not too high. But Amazing roll a 6, and a 6 is unfortunately lower than a 41, so Chroneko's gonna have to make the choice here, and we'll decide to pick first. So we're gonna get to see the ban from Amazing. Wouldn't surprise me if we see a hidden ban here, for sure. Chroneko showed really good skills in the hidden. Not just in the qualifiers, but just in the tournament in general. And that's also a mod that Amazing has been performing a little bit worse on. And has also been very vocal about their lack of enjoyment for Hidden. And it's going to be Hidden too. We are not going to get to see the Grand Thaw song today. And Chroneko, wasting no time, double time 3, getting rid of that convert double time. And against a player like Amazing, that makes a whole lot of sense. And Chroneko will make it Hidden 1. Again, this all makes a lot of sense based on my analysis. Not to be like that, but I'm pretty good at what I do. Joking, of course, the Hidden 1, the absolute banger. Finally, I get to cast this song. I've only got to watch it in other matches. It was banned or just not picked in my previous matches I casted. But this is a very good song. A lot of very tight hyper sliders in this. Funky hidden patterns. And yeah, we're getting into the map in just a second here. There we go. And Chroneko's gonna have to hope that they can take a hold of this game with his first pick. Right now, there was a very early miss from Chroneko, but it is very, very early. This map, of course, 3.5 minutes long. Both players here finding their way to 200 combo, which is, as we know, the match combo. And Amazing is going to fall after that, so Chroneko is going to take the lead here. And Chroneko's actually going to miss, but that is traded by Amazing. So the lead is staying with Chroneko and growing a tiny bit. Both players now up at 200 combo again. Oh, but Amazing is gonna find that miss. Yeah, and another one, and that is going to keep that lead at about a 50,000. Sorry, closer to 80,000, 90,000. And yeah, Chroneko definitely showing their skill on the hidden modification here. Playing this map very well. Of course, beyond the first, that one missed earlier. Amazing has found some stability here though, so if Chroneko finds a couple misses, then Amazing could catch up here. But Chroneko is playing very confidently, showing great signs on this map. And Amazing is going to find another miss, and that should be the dagger in the coffin. Chroneko taking this first point. Not starting off with a break point yet. And that makes it 1-0 in this first map. And yeah, it is time for Amazing to pick. Could suspect going into the double times. I can also see a no mod 4 angle. He's like a hard rock 3. It's gonna be no mod 4. Hard base Festa. This song is a banger. You're expecting both of these players to be able to play this quite well. But Amazing, of course, has shown great skill on the converts throughout the tournament. Now, into the map we go, or have been going for about 100 combo. Both players hitting the left, right, and that stack. And honestly, right now, there's not much separating these two players. Well, they're hitting that stack as well. Not quite as awkward as the last one, but... yeah, we are now in the last third of the map, but Amazing is actually going to find that first miss. And Chroneko takes a lead towards the end here. Chroneko is going to miss as well. And that starts bringing it back to Amazing. But is there enough time? I don't think there is. No, Chroneko will take this point. And that is the first breakpoint of the match. And Chroneko going into their next pick with a point in hand, with a breakpoint to their name. And Chroneko are gonna pick, well, Mixed Mod 1, which I imagine is Forest Mod, yes. Okay. Forest Mod 1. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see a Hard Rock versus Hidden battle here. Definitely expecting Chroneko to go with that Hidden, but amazing. An amazing lightly going with that Hard Rock. Always happy when this is picked. This is a banger. Yeah, it seems like both players are ready here. And yes, indeed, Chroneko gonna go with Hidden, and Amazing gonna go with Hard Rock. Now this map is very tough on both of these mods. And Chroneko's gonna be the first one to miss here. And finding another miss there. Giving an early advantage to Amazing, who has now reached 200 combo. Amazing is gonna find their first miss there, and it's right as Chroneko hits 200 combo. Amazing should still be in the lead after that miss, but it's gonna make it closer. And Chroneko with another miss that gives it Amazing a little bit of a bigger lead again. And Chroneko chasing that 200 combo again to stop the bleeding. But Amazing's gonna find a miss again, and it's gonna, well, it'll still stay in Amazing's advantage. We're back to having a little bit of a closer matchup here. And we're now in the second half of the map. But Chroneko's gonna find another miss on that Hidden modification, and Amazing holding on a little bit better on most of these parts. Oh, but Amazing finding another miss as well. I missed that. Chroneko with a slight combo advantage, but not a big one. And at this break, yeah, they're gonna get to see the score difference. And both these players are experienced enough to know that nothing is set in stone yet. And yeah, we're close to the very end here. Nothing is happening. Amazing is holding on to that lead. These players aren't budging at the end. But Amazing's gonna find that miss. I don't think there's enough time though. I do not think there's enough time. Yeah, there is not. And Amazing will now take a break point, going into their own pick with the possibility of tying it up. Curious to see what direction Amazing will go. Good to see the Nomad 4 picked earlier, so can't go back to the Nomad pool. There's gonna be Hard Rock 3. The Convert Hard Rock Kubareo song. And it makes sense to go into this. Amazing, as you know, likes the convert, even though losing on the first one, but played it very well. And also showed on this 3-mod pick, fourth mod pick, that they can definitely play this. And yeah, we have already gotten started here. Don't have to waste too much time. Now Chroneko, of course, also very capable on that Hard Rock mod, showing them the warm-ups, and Amazing is going to be the first one in this. So Chroneko getting a bit of an early advantage. And after that miss, trying to stabilize, get back to the 200 combo. It's not a big lead. It's back to the 200 combo. Chroneko is not moving when it comes to that score. Holding on to a double S even. But it's gonna find that miss right as I say that. And Amazing is now with the combo advantage. The scores should be very close when Chroneko is back to 200 combo. Yeah, Amazing is going to be in the lead. Yeah, there's a slight lead for Amazing, and they're going to see that here. Chroneko now having reached that 200 combo. This is very close as we approach the end. Both players have to hold on, or rather Amazing has to hold on, and Chroneko has to hope Amazing doesn't. And Chroneko's gonna miss on that stack. That is an unfortunate miss. And now the lead is a little bit more secure with Amazing. And this should just be it, unless Amazing finds quite a few minutes at the end. I don't even think there's enough time for that. And that ties it up, 2-2. Back to Chroneko's pick. And Chroneko will now pick Hidden 3. That makes a lot of sense. We're sticking with the converts. And yeah, a quick update for those who also want to watch the match between Nagi and Taskmaster that will happen on Custom Al Osu. Link to that you'll find in the Discord server, but a lot of people know that channel. A lot of Catch to Beat content is streamed there. But we also have this match. If you have 2 monitors, use them both. If you don't, have one stream on each half of the monitor. Shout out Force Enjoyers for this one. Yeah, there's a link in chat to the other match if you want to take a peek at that one. And here we go, getting into this map. Hidden 3. Chroneko hoping that they can take an advantage here. Amazing has to catch up a little bit. Bancho doing its thing, of course. Both players reach 200 combo, but we're about to get really into the map here shortly. This is not a long map. Oh, but Chroneko found a miss. I completely missed that. So Amazing now has the advantage. Chroneko with another miss right after reaching the 200 combo. And another one. Amazing holding on to the double S as well. And after a short break, they're gonna see the score difference. And this might not have at all been what Chroneko was expecting. Amazing is gonna find a miss. And another couple misses. And both players are gonna trade misses there. But the score lead is not as much. We're approaching the end. And it seems like Amazing is gonna take that break point, and with that miss from Chroneko as well. Should seal this break point. And yeah, Amazing with a really good starting combo, that 505 combo. Really doing great work. Now, my guess here would be Amazing going into that double time mod. Trying to capitalize on this. And it's going to be double time too. We get to see Toho, we get to see Lily White. Now this map is tough. It's a Rockma Rain diff that is not the easiest. And Amazing is going to have to hope that they can take advantage of this now. They have a point in hand with their pick. Seems like the players are about to ready up here. And here we go, getting into double time 2. Amazing is going to be the first one to miss though, Chroneko training that soon after, however. The lead is ever so slightly with Chroneko. So I think Amazing might have missed an extra note in that miss. But here we have one player reaching 200 combo, the other one will shortly. Yeah, there we go. And the score is very close. And after those misses, both players are holding on strong, but Amazing is going to find another miss. And that gives the lead to Chroneko. But Chroneko missing right after the break, not getting to fully capitalize on Amazing's miss. And Amazing trying to reach that 200 combo again. And will indeed do so. The score will once again be close once Chroneko reaches 200 combo. Oh, that is very close. The score is flickering. And we are approaching the end of the map here. And Chroneko's gonna find a miss there that Amazing isn't gonna trade, and that might settle it if Amazing holds on. Yeah, and will do so. Right at the end, Amazing will take it. Unfortunate miss at the end for Chroneko there. And Amazing is taking a little bit of a hold of this match now. And it is time for Chroneko to pick once again. Of course, the hidden pool is exhausted. Can't use that anymore. The options are Nomad 1 to 3, Hard Rock 1 and 2, and Double Time 1. And Chroneko is really going to want to find a way back into this. And Chroneko's been playing well, but so has Amazing. It's going to be Nomad 2, Suffocating Memory. This is a very technical pick. to get a quick update from the other match between Nagi and Taskmaster. Taskmaster has banned Hard Rock 1, and Nagi has banned Nomad 3. And there's also a match that isn't being streamed between Nerris and Zakrusta. Zakrusta having banned Hidden 3, and Nerris has banned Double Time 2. Oh, and also between Keita and Shiina Minatsu. Keita has banned Hidden 1. And we're waiting the ban from Shiina. And that's going to be Double Time 1. So those are the updates from the other matches right now. This time slot is stacked with matches. It is a shame we're not going to get to see all of them in their glory, because there's a lot of really good matches here. But we do get to see an amazing match over on this channel. And the start of this map shouldn't provide too much of an issue for these two players. We are getting into it here, and these patterns are definitely missable, even for veteran players like such as these two. Both players have reached 200 combo, though right now it's only an act difference in favor of Chroneko. These streams here are definitely ones you can trip up on. And Amazing is going to be the one to do so. Towards the end of those streams, Amazing's going to find a miss, and Chroneko now with the lead. And Amazing finding another miss there. Chroneko holding also a double S. Over Chroneko finding a miss there. Still not enough though. Yeah, now Chroneko is reaching that 200 combo, and the lead is sitting there at about 23,000. Oh, I completely missed it. Amazing and found a miss, and we now approach the end of the map, and Chroneko is taking another point. Making it 4-3. But Amazing is trying to clinch that that match point. One miss on this is very impressive from Chroneko. 4 miss as well. That's a really good score from Amazing, but Chroneko, take a bow. And yeah, once this match is over, we will swap over to Nerris versus Zakrusta. But for now, we are sitting pretty, watching this match here. But wanted to let you guys know that we will switch to that one. Curious to see where Amazing will go with this pick. Hard Rock 1 perhaps? Nomad 3? Nomad 1? Because Double Time is not something you can pick. It's gonna be Hard Rock 1. It's gonna be the Uchida Maya song, Beautiful World. Amazing picking this because the song is really good. And honestly, I have to agree. Shout out custom map by Dapu. Both players holding on early. There's definitely some funky patterns to this map. Both players reaching that nice combo. And honestly, getting into this, both players are holding on strong. Oh, but that's a miss from Chroneko. Looks to be about 2 misses, but I might have seen that wrong. Oh, we're approaching the midway point of this map. And now that Chroneko's reached that 200 combo, trying to find that stable footing again. And Amazing is not budging on this whatsoever. But Chroneko's gonna find another miss. And Amazing is taking hold of this quite nicely. Oh, but Amazing missing that one droplet. The lead is still gonna be with Amazing. But it is going to make it closer towards the end here. Oh, their player's gonna trade, misses right at the end here. Trades will always favor the player in the lead, which is amazing. And Amazing can hold on. Yep, that should be it. That is gonna be match point now for Amazing. And Chroneko will have to hope that they can find a map that they won't lose on. Both scores are very good here. Both scores are very solid. But that 2 miss from Amazing, very good. Chroneko actually picked DT1. Ballsy pick, but I do respect it. And Chroneko can absolutely play double time. That's not a question. Some support in the chat between the players, which we always love to see. And here we go. Will Amazing take the win on this map, or will Chroneko hold on for one more map? Only time will tell. In about 3 minutes time we'll know. Bolt Fresh reaching that 200 combo and not even an accuracy drop. Chroneko's gonna find a combo drop though, gonna miss an entire note. And that gives the advantage to Amazing here. Chroneko's managed to stabilize, but Amazing is not budging whatsoever. And that is one of those moments where, like, you know the pick and double time into a player like Amazing is risky. But beyond that one miss, Chroneko's playing very well. We are about to enter the last third of the map, and Amazing is going to find a miss. Hang on, everyone. Chroneko's going to trade that, though. at this break. They're gonna see how close this is. And if it stays this way, then Amazing is going to take this match, but there's still time to see this flip. Are we going to get to see that? And it is looking like Amazing is gonna take this win at this slow section. Yes, indeed. And that determines it. It is a win for Amazing here. Chroneko, scary opponent to face in the loser's bracket, for sure. So Amazing will play against Roido next week. And Chroneko will play against the winner between Keita and Shiina Minatsu, one of the matches that is happening right now. And congratulations to Amazing for moving on. And Chroneko played very well. Played very well today. And as that scary opponent in the loser bracket, but we are now going to switch you over to another match. It is going to be Nerris versus Zakrusta that we are going to switch to. And we are jumping into a... they have just picked Force Mod. And Nerris is leading this match 4-0. And it is Nerris' pick. And both players picking Hidden to play this with. And yeah, here we see Nerris with the combo advantage early. And Nerris lost last week to Amazing, as Zakrusta finding another miss there, increasingly for Nerris, but Nerris gonna find a miss as well. Traded by Zakrusta though. Yeah, Nerris losing to Amazing last week. And Zakrusta also losing last week in the winner's bracket to Chroneko. Oh yeah, Nerris beating Yui yesterday, 6-3, and Zakrusta beat Wo0 6-2. And we can see here that Nerris showing a little bit more comfort on this map. Cannot blame anyone for struggling with this though. This map is really tough. Zakrusta finding some footing though. It's not over by any means. Zakrusta can find consistency here, and Nerris finds a couple misses. Who knows what could happen? Well, the Zakrusta are gonna find that miss, and that is rough to see for them. And that should be the daggers. Nerris is just very consistent on the end of this map here. Some notes going into the next one. As I mentioned earlier, Zakrusta banned Hidden 3 and Nerris banned Double Time 2. Nerris had the first pick of Hidden 2, which they won. Zakrusta picked Noma 3, which Nerris also won. Hard Rock 1 was then picked by Nerris, and then Double Time 3 by Zakrusta. And Zakrusta's picked Noma 4 here. Trying to use the convert here to get back into it. Yeah, and here we are. Zakrusta seeming to have found one early miss. And Zakrusta missing on those left rights. Very easy to do. If you miss one of those hypers, you will find quite a few misses. And Zakrusta and Nerris both missing there, but Nerris showing a little bit more comfort on this map. Nerris finding another miss and Zakrusta not trading that. And they're trying to get back to a 200 combo. We're getting in some really tricky patterns here now. But the players are not missing on these. Oh, but they're gonna trade on that. And the lead stays with Nerris at just 21,000. And both players trying to reach that 200 combo. This is very close. This is a very close point. But Nerris gonna find that miss, and if Zakrusta holds on, they will take the point right at the end. Yes, they will. Zakrusta saving that point. Did find more misses, but those misses were early. The combos coming in clutch there for Zakrusta. Give you a quick update from the other matches. Nagi is leading 4-1 against Taskmaster, having won their pick. And Keita versus Shiina Minatsu. Keita is leading 2-1 there. No, sorry, 3-2. This Keita just got another break point. And here we're gonna see another Noma 2 pick from Nerris. And we're about to get into this map here. And early doors here, neither player showing too much struggle. Bancho taking a quick break there. That's okay. And as I mentioned in the last match, these streams are very easy to trip up on. Both players holding out strong though. Yeah, both players are holding on. Right now there's an act difference in favor of Nerris. Oh, but Zakrusta missing on those anti-flow patterns, and that is no surprise. They are very easy to trip up on. Zakrusta trying to get back to that 200 combo. Oh, but it's gonna miss right before that. That's gonna increase the lead for Nerris. And another miss here. Nerris holding on to a strong full combo. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss from Nerris. We don't get to see the full combo. But yeah, these ending patterns are really difficult. And Nerris will take it. And that will be the match. It'll be 6-1. Congratulations to Nerris, getting to continue on in the losers bracket, where they will play against the loser of Uick and Nelly. And unfortunately for Zakrusta, I mean, he played very well to get here, but unfortunately is now out. And we will do another switch here. Another switch. We will switch to Keita versus Shiina Minatsu. You guys are getting a lot of matches today, just in one go. And right now it seems like we can hear the match. Oh, there we go. There we go. And here we can see Keita leading the map. And this match should be 3-2 in favor of Keita. Yeah, we're getting right to the end of this one. And Keita will take another point, especially with that miss from Shiina. Minatsu definitely sealing it. Solid spin from Shiina Minatsu though. To try and get you up to speed on what has happened in this match. So of course Keita just won this one. And Shiina Minatsu will pick Noma 3. Keita did win their own pick. So it should be 4-2 now to Keita. But Shiina Minatsu picking Noma 3 to try to get back into it. I believe the bans were Shiina Minatsu banned Double Time 1 and Keita banned Hidden 1. Keita gonna be the first to miss here. Getting a bit of a break here from Bancho. That looks like a disconnect from Shiina Minatsu. Hopefully it's just Bancho doing its thing. Oh, that unfortunately seems to be a disconnect. And an update from the Nagi versus Taskmaster match. Nagi won that 6-1. Shiina Minatsu unfortunately seeming to be gone. And Keita is playing this map, I mean, as well as you can. This map is really tough. Just struggling like this is not a surprise, but unfortunately, Shiina Minatsu is not in the lobby. Hopefully, it wasn't a full DC and Shiina Minatsu still got to play through the map, so we get a score from them. Oh! We're gonna have to catch up. Seems like we're just gonna have to watch Shiina Minatsu here. We love when Bancho does this. It seems like Keita won that map though. Sorry to spoil. That does make it 5-2. And we're gonna see what map Keita decides to pick. It's gonna be Double Time 2. So we are gonna see even more Toho, or rather the same Toho again. Definitely not gonna complain. We're gonna try to get into this properly so you get all the info that you need. Sorry, there are some stuff happening for me real quick. All right, let's see. Keita, hopefully for them, gonna try to seal out the win here. Shiina Minatsu though, gonna try to keep it a close match. And Keita's gonna miss there. Shiina Minatsu did that as well though. The lead is slightly with Keita still. And then with that miss from Shiina Minatsu, gonna stay that way. And another miss from Shiina Minatsu. Struggling a little bit on this. Keita definitely showing a little bit more consistency. Keita having definitely found some consistency on this for sure, and Shiina Minatsu trying to get back to that 200 combo, but the lead is quite big. They're gonna get sealed at the break here. Now, of course, it's not over by any means. Keita's gonna find a miss that's gonna help Shiina Minatsu, but they do trade that miss. It's not what you want to see if you're Shiina Minatsu. Keita finding another miss, but it's traded again by Shiina Minatsu, and this favors Keita very much. Of course, trades favor whoever is in the lead, and we are very quickly approaching the end. And that miss from Shiina Minatsu should absolutely seal it. And that should be the win here for Keita. Yeah, Keita will take that point and will take the match. Very well played from Shiina Minatsu though. And Keita will play against Chroneko next week. And unfortunately, Shiina Minatsu is out, but has played very well throughout the tournament and should be proud of getting to this point for sure. The lineup this year is absolutely stacked with really good players, so getting to the quarterfinals, very impressive indeed. And there are 2 more matches for you guys today. We have Rels versus Minato Yukina, and Rusty versus Stardust Prism, and also Uik versus Nelly, of course. The next one is going to be Uik versus Nelly. That's in 7 minutes time. Make sure you tune into that. I want to thank you for watching with me today, but don't go anywhere. You will be very well taken care of by the coming casters and streamers. And yeah, make sure you don't miss the remaining matches. Goodbye.